Hi, I wanted to add a couple of things about my friends and family. First, the first thing I said about my first one of my friends was that physical handicap was that the left arm and left leg were paralyzed. So that's not right. It was the right side. That's where you get paralyzed if the if the if the stroke happens on the left part of your brain. Um, so I wanted to yeah, to follow up with that. I also want to talk about how I was my behavior after my first stroke, um, because I was I was angry with everybody around me. I was angry with myself. I was angry with my family. I was angry with my friend. I was angry with everybody in the world. They tried to talk to me, and I would answer, but sometimes really short, and sometimes I didn't know what I was talking about. Um, and it's interesting, but it happens. But I was being me being angry with everybody else was not right. I shouldn't be angry. No, I wasn't in fault. Nobody else was in fault with what happened to me. Um, Nobody was. I had a stroke and it happens. I really like to work after that, and it's hard to go to work, and I wanted to go to work immediately, and I couldn't do it, and I was just angry. I was angry for a long time. After years after that, I was angry. So I wanted to put that out there so that everybody knows. And Sometimes I would be trying to be more polite with everybody, and sometimes I do that. But unfortunately, I was really close to my wife, Devon, and anything that she said, and I would be, I would be saying something. Sometimes it was the right response. Sometimes it wasn't. Um, and then of course, Devon was trying to trying to say no, that's not right, and I'd, I'd battle back. And I shouldn't battle back. I should let things go. But I didn't do that either. So I have lots of apologies that I have to follow up to my wife. Most of my wife. My friends, I've been polite with most of my friends most of the time. I've been polite with my parents as well. I'm talking with my mom and dad now once a week. It's only people I talk to right now. I can call to my mom and dad. It's nice to talk with them now because my mom and dad knows I had a stroke, and they understand what what happened. And unfortunately, with my wife, I have to. Well, I already said what I said. So I'm trying to write down, and I've done a couple of examples. So I'm writing down some apologies for them, for her. But I have to do more in the future as well. Um, a side note: sometimes I say him instead of her. Sometimes I say she instead of he. It's not because I don't know who I'm talking about. It's because the words coming out of my mouth, and I'm trying to get the words out quickly enough right now, and unfortunately, the wrong word comes out, and I have to correct it. If I know what I said before, I try to correct it, but um, it happens as well. So I shouldn't be um, blaming myself for everything I do. I should just go on and correct it, and don't worry about it. I don't think everybody else cares too much if I say he instead of she, and if I say him instead of her. Everything know. I think most people know what I'm talking about, unless I say him all the time, and then the friend would say he or him or her, and I have to correct at that point because sometimes the friend or my family doesn't know what I'm talking about either. And after my first stroke, I was nervous all the time as well. I just So I just want to sit down and talk with everybody. It's hard to do that when I had my first stroke. So now that's why I'm doing the videos right now. I want to record what's going on so that maybe there's a study in the future, and the doctors or the students will look at my videos, and maybe they can figure out maybe there's other things they can do, maybe not, but maybe, but maybe they'll help me, they'll not help me, but help others in the future, and I hope that happens as well. So I hope you're having a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.